coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing is Mahomes. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hauled in by Worthy. Still going inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is complete to Gibbs. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Burrow setting up the play action. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Gibbs. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Riverhogs take a 13-point lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Riverhogs double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He's racing past midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And that is a touchdown! The Condors make it a 1-score game before halftime. Butker with the extra point. And the Condors chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Let's go. They're going play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play action now, Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got it near the 8. Touchdown! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Shakes himself free. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Connection made with his back deep downfield. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Again, Mahomes to throw. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And in for the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down, ball at the 36. Looking to throw, Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Condors get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Condors parlay the interception into points. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they pick him off again. And the Condors will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. Oh, he put some heat up. He's got it deep downfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 42. He rolls to his right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll give him a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh no, they get him yet again! And he takes this one back for the pick 6! So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. Mahomes throwing for 2. And the pass is caught. 2 more onto the score. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2 yards on the pickup. And they're going to have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 35 on 2nd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Condors take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 27. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Riverhogs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Got Evans, it's complete. And they get this down to the 28. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Braylon Trice there to meet him. 2nd and 4. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Gibbs now from the gun. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Working quickly here. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. They've got the ball, need to challenge that lead, though, for a chance at the title. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now try again with Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The River Hogs now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Now they're on for the most important extra point of their entire season. And he hits that point after, so we're all set up for a heck of a finish here. We're tied in the final frame of the Super Bowl. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Setting up the running back screen. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the River Hogs steal it away with their 6th total interception in this contest.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. River Hogs want to end it in regulation if they can. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. throw reeled in by Thomas. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Trying to set this up quick. Here he is to throw. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown. The Riverhogs jump in front late. That one right down the middle. And the Riverhogs break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Setting up to pass. This one taken in by Chase. And this one doesn't go far. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. Motion man left is Lamb. Back to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They motion the tight end over. They're going to try and run for it. And he's in! Oh, what a play to tie the Super Bowl! Butker on now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. That one vehemently swatted away. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Burrow from the gun. Chased out to his right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Try and push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.